Hey there. Today we're going to work on reviewing parts of speech, specifically nouns, pronouns, and adjectives. So what I've done is I've created this just kind of worksheet that has some information. It's actually this article, 9 Revealing Facts About the Rorschach Test. I figured we'd learn a little something along the way. It's always good to learn things you didn't know before. So I'm going to go over, there are 9 on here. And I'm going to do the first 3 with you so that you understand what we're doing. So it says, please read through the following article and identify the parts of speech to the underlined words. So let's just read through it. It says, the Rorschach test was inspired by a children's game. In the late 19th century, there was a popular children's game called Klexography, the art of making images with ink blots. Now, I had never heard of that before, so I actually went online and I saw this is the game. This is from, I think, 1896, it says. This is like the actual game. So anyway, I thought that was interesting. So it says in there that it was a popular children's game called Klexography. So let's take a look down below. It says the helpful hints are right there to the right. The word game that's underlined right there. A way to test a word to see if it's a noun is if you could put the in front of it. For pronouns, I have attached this list. And for adjectives, if you can put seems in front of it and it makes sense, then it's an adjective. So, the game, seems game. If you guessed the game, then you guessed correctly. So this is a noun. All right. The game generally involved pouring milk onto paper, folding the paper over, and seeing what images emerged. Working in a Swiss asylum, Rorschach wondered if patients would interpret these ink blots differently depending on pathology, which he had some success with. So the word asylum, I just wanted to show you some pictures I found of asylum. So like Rorschach was a doctor or a psychologist. And these are some pictures that I found online of some old, like what is that? That's weird. These are kind of creepy looking. But most of them had like this kind of like mint green walls. State mental hospitals. Anyway, that's what an asylum is. So it says asylum. Is it the asylum? Is it on this list? The word asylum on the list? Nope. Is it seems asylum? Nope. It's the asylum. It's a person, place, or thing. Okay. He, when it says which he had some success with. Now, he is actually talking about Rorschach. It's taking the place of the noun. If I didn't have that he, it would say which Rorschach had some success with. So this is a pronoun. Okay. And then it says, that inspired him to begin using his own custom-made abstract symmetrical designs to solicit conceptual answers from his subjects. So him is in fact on this list. It's the third one down in the second column. And it takes the place of a noun. If we didn't have, him is talking about Rorschach as well. So this is a pronoun. Custom made. So is it the custom made? Is it taking the place of a noun like he and him? Or is it seems custom made? The answer is seems custom made. You can say, wow, that jacket seems custom made. Okay, moving on. We know next to nothing about how the Rorschach test cards were designed. Rorschach first developed the inkblot test of 10 splotchy cards to diagnose mental illness. So let's take a look. Rorschach. Nouns are person, places, or things. So if you look at this, Rorschach is capitalized, so this is what's known as a proper noun, but it's a noun nonetheless. Splotchy. Is it the splotchy? Is it taking the place of a noun? Or could you say seems splotchy? If you guess seems splotchy, you will be correct. Okay, No surviving memos or notes exist that detail Rorschach's process for designing the cards or what data or sources he might have used to craft them. So let's apply this list. Is it the process? Is it taking the place of a noun? Or is it seems process? It is the process. So that is a noun. We're going to do one more together. Although Rorschach was eager to publish the inkblots in 1918 to bring them into wider use, the illustrations were met with derision. That means that they weren't people were skeptical of them. Okay, so let's take a look at eager. Is it the eager? Is it taking the place of a noun on this list here? See the word eager anywhere on this list? Nope. Is it seems eager? Could you say someone seems eager? Yes, you could. So you say, sorry about that. What about wider? The wider? Does wider take the place of a noun? What about seems wider? Yep, you could be like, this doorway seems wider than that doorway. Illustrations. Now, would you look at that right there? The word the is right in front of the word illustrations. So that is a dead giveaway that it's a noun. Plus, it's a person, place, or thing. Them. So let's take a look. After Rorschach published them in his 1921 book, Psychodiagnostics, German psychologists called them crude. So this is talking about the blot test. So them is talking about the blot test. If I didn't have the word them, I would have to say Rorschach published the ink blot test in his 1921 book. So I'm not repeating the noun. I'm taking the place of it, so that's a pronoun. And if you look at the list, them is the last one in the second column. Okay. Wide. So it says the test didn't receive wide acclaim. I mean, acclaim means it was not, people didn't like it. They weren't applauding it as a book. The test didn't receive wide acclaim until it was brought to the United States by child psychologist David Mordecai Levy in 1923, a year after Rorschach died at age 37 from appendicitis. That's a bummer. Okay, wide. Is it the wide? Is it taking the place of a noun? Or is it seems wide? It's seems wide. And I forgot to put an extra one on there for that, but it is taking the place of a noun. It is talking about tests. So it's almost as if the sentence is saying the test didn't receive wide acclaim until the test was brought to the United States. So this is a pronoun. Okay, so I need you to come back to the Google Meet so I can explain a couple more things to you, and then we're going to get you busy. I'll see you soon.